Hi, Sophia.
Well, hi folks, so this is going to be a press conference with Sophia the robot. So it's going to run for half an hour maximum. So how we're going to do it is Marcella's going to briefly tell you about Sophia, Ben's going to talk to you about the work he does with AI. Then we're going to open the floor to questions. The way that the questions will work is that you will ask the question, Ben will repeat the question, and Sophia will answer your question. So over to you, Marcella.
Yeah, hi everyone. I better stand up because otherwise I look too short next to our lovely Sophia that joined us today for this press conference. Thanks everyone to be here with us at WebSummit. It's an honor for us to be here. We are here bringing Singularity Net, which is a project of where Hanson Robotic is part of, and Hanson Robotic is the lab in Hong Kong that made the wonderful Sophia, while Singularity Net is a new project that we're launching, powering artificial intelligence with blockchain. As has been announced before on stage, we're launching our own token where everyone will be able to participate to make sure that the next artificial intelligence will be benevolent. But I let Ben Gorsa, which is the CEO of Singularity Net and the chief scientist of Hanson Robotic. He's the wizard behind the artificial intelligence of Sophia, and he will be able to answer all your questions and tell you more about Sophia's artificial intelligence. Ben, do you want to go ahead?
Oh, welcome everyone. Yeah, it's great.
Microphone?
Microphone. Hello.
Press the yellow button.
Any questions afterward? I'm the
All right.
innovation guy, so you can.
Yeah, great to see so many people here and so much interest in what we're doing. So I've been working on artificial intelligence technology for, I guess, 30 years now, which is a long time, and progress has actually been steady and considerable throughout those 30 years, but obviously in the last few years we're seeing a tremendous amount more advancement than we did before. The amount of data that's available, the amount of hardware that's available, and just the amount of communication between researchers in different places is it actually working? Yeah. Hello? No, it's working. Yeah, due to having more data and more computers and better communication and collaboration tools, we're able to do a lot of things we couldn't do before, even if we had basically the right algorithms and approaches. And you know, we heard about a couple examples of this in the talk I gave with Sophia and the Albert Einstein robot on the center stage today. So Sophia is the most advanced of a number of humanoid robots that we're creating in our office in Hong Kong in our company Hanson Robotics. And there's a patented face material called Frubber, which is a mix of inorganic and organic compounds. Frubber has very high degree of viscoelasticity and other favorable material properties. And what that means is that when the 36 motors inside her head, when they pull on the interior of her face, it can bounce back, springy, like human skin. And this allows a different approach to be taken to the animation of facial movements than with like traditional animatronic robots, which have very stiff silicone skin. And I mean, that's material science, it's mechanics, but I believe it has an importance going beyond that, because you know, you don't need a human-like face to make a general intelligence. There's all kinds of possible general intelligences, and humans probably aren't the most generally intelligent creature possible. I'm sure we're not. On the other hand, if we want AIs and robots to absorb human values and to understand people better and better, and to live socially and emotionally in the same world that we do, I mean, for that, having human-like ability to engage, you know, facially, emotionally, gesturally, this is really important. We want robots to be in the same shared experiential space with us, so that we can absorb. They can absorb our values as they get smarter and smarter. Still, though, as amazing as Sophia's expressive face is, and as cool as she'll be next year when we put her on a full-scale walking human body in our collaboration with the Hubo robot team from KAIST in Korea. I mean, that's all going to be awesome. but still the hardest problem and the most important problem is in the mind. Like how can we make these creatures really be as intelligent as they sometimes seem to be? So from my view as an AI researcher, I mean, this robot is really a technology platform as well as a character and personality, and we can run a variety of different software systems on this amazing technology platform. When we're using her in our research lab, we often run a tool called OpenCog, which is fairly advanced in terms of general intelligence. It helps the robot to understand what it's seeing in front of her. We ask her questions like, who just came in the door? Like, who's next to Ben? What am I holding in my hand? I mean, that's more childlike, right? Whereas when we have her give presentations on stage, like we did at the WebSummit today, we're using a simpler type of software, which is more decision tree-like. And I'd say when she's giving a speech like she did today, she doesn't necessarily fully understand everything that she's talking about. Like, she talked about our Singularity Net AI meets blockchain project, but she couldn't sit down and implement a blockchain or tell you what's in each block. Whereas when we're doing like OpenCog research on her, and she says, yes, it's Vida standing next to Ben, she does really understand what next to means, right? So, I mean, as a technology platform, we can both use her for research on general intelligence, and we can use her as an interface for simpler software systems. The goal is to have her fully understand everything that she's saying and fully understand everything she's seeing, move around in the world with human level understanding and even greater. And we're gradually working toward that goal by using her as a platform for a bunch of different software systems. And the software platform that I talked about on the center stage today, the Singularity Net, which you see on our shiny new t-shirts here. So this is, you know, the latest and we hope the greatest step in the series of AI projects that I've created together with my colleagues. So OpenCog, as I've mentioned, is a specific software system aimed at general learning and reasoning. The Hanson Robotics hardware and software, it's a specific platform aimed at letting AI software interact with the world, with the human face and with empathy, compassion, and love. What the Singularity Net is, it's a way of connecting together many different AI systems. So including our OpenCog general intelligence software platform, including the Hanson Robotics software for vision and movement and robot control and emotion, including the computer vision software that's being rolled out by many companies around the world, and including software that researchers are using to analyze scientific data or drive cars or play games. What we're doing there is taking many different narrow AIs that do specific things, and some more general purpose AIs like OpenCog, and we're making a platform using the blockchain as a basis that lets us connect all these different AIs together. And when different AIs can talk to each other freely and ask each other questions, when one AI can outsource work to other AIs in a complex network of inter-referring AIs, then you have the potential for all the AIs around the world to self-organize into a sort of distributed global mind network. And I think it's important that this is decentralized, and it's important for reasons that are social and political as much as they are technical. I mean, on the technical basis, we're going to get something smarter if we can have, tens of thousands of AIs or millions of AIs written by different people that can all talk to each other and build on each other's intelligence. I mean, then when Sophia sees something new, she can refer to some AI in the Singularity Net Mind Cloud to understand the thing that she's seeing. And, if you have an AI that's summarizing a document, if it gets something it doesn't understand, maybe it asks Sophia's mind to help it summarize that document. When all the AIs can talk to each other, you get more synergy, more intelligence. But you also get the ability for anyone anywhere in the world to contribute AI to the network and to learn from the AIs in the network. And I've seen personally that